Hi, I'm John Bouyea. This is my KR2-S that was built by Roy Marsh in 1994. It was the first KR2 that was acknowledged to be the S model, although some stretched airplanes had been built before then. I've come into it through great luck, and I'm really happy and proud to be the present owner and caretaker of 133 Romeo Mike. Underneath the cowl is a RevMaster 2200 turbocharged engine. It's rated for about 80 horsepower, and when Roy first finished the airplane at Sun and Fun 1995, he was recorded at 190 miles an hour over the 75-mile course, which is pretty speedy for 80 horsepower. Roy made several changes to the airplane. It has a thinner airfoil on it. Roy was a P-51 pilot, and I visited him when he was building it in Santa Maria, California, and the airfoil and spar modifications were designed by his son, who was an engineer, aviation engineer at the time. The airplane is stretched the 14 inches, which became standard for a KR2-S. It doesn't have the 2 inches forward of the main spar. It has the standard KR2 style and width tail. It's tailwheel airplane, obviously. And some of the stuff that I've done is just to try to make it familiar to anybody who knew it when Roy was flying the airplane. It's enthusiastic to fly, it's very sensitive, but that's part of the fun of flying a KR. I'm lucky to have flown another KR2 prior to this, and the S is tremendously more stable in pitch, and it's just more fun to fly. This airplane has a wingspan just under 20 feet, which is almost 2 feet shorter than standard for a KR2. And as a result, it's a little bit faster, both in cruise and in slow flight requirements. My goal in the airplane has been to recover it from storage being lost in a barn in New Zealand for 10 years. And I was fortunate enough to be able to purchase it, have it shipped back to me, and I've spent the last 2.5 years getting the airplane stable and flying again. It's a great airplane, I love it. If I could have any airplane in the world, you're looking at it. The KR2 design has had interest for me and many people because it flies off a Volkswagen power plant, and that's a very economical, very easy to maintain engine. Lots of people had a VW when they were in college, and you can have cylinder heads on and off this thing in hours. It's wonderful for that. It's very economical to fly. I usually fly between 160 and 180 miles an hour, far less than 5 gallons an hour. As far as an airplane that is just the most fun for the dollar, I can't imagine anything better than a KR2.